Coming from the rough area of Roxbury, Massachusetts, Keshaudas Spence has molded himself into the man that he is on the gridiron today. This is an inside look to the man known as Shaudy. I sat down with Pioneers running backs coach Alex Relph to get his thoughts and views on Keshaudas Spence. Here's what the coach had to say about the sophomore running back from Roxbury, Massachusetts.
As a player, just very impressed with how he ran the ball. He's a downhill runner, very tough to tackle, and so he was from the get-go. He's just impressive tailback. He's one of the hardest working guys on the team in the weight room. On the field, he never takes himself out, and he's always getting after it in the weight room. He's probably, I think, our second or third strongest kid overall on the team, and that includes all the linemen as well, which is the predominantly strongest position. So for a tailback to be the second or third strongest, tells a lot about his work ethic.
One of the games that really impressed Coach Relph was Sacred Heart's game against Central Connecticut earlier this season.
The first time really was probably Central Connecticut. He hadn't played a ton the first two games, and we put him in early in the Central game just to kind of get a change of pace going. And we ran a draw, and somebody came through unblocked and hit him in the backfield as he was getting the ball, and he bounced off that tackle and took it. I think about 60 yards, and then from that point on, we just kind of rode him through that game, and he had a number of nice touchdown runs and big plays in that game, and helped us get the victory.
Life hasn't always been easy for Shaudy, though, as he recalls an incident that happened to him the summer right after his graduation.
It was set. They were playing our music, we were having fun, and then a fight broke out, and me and my friend tried to break the fight up, and as I went to go break the fight up, I noticed that the back of my shirt was wet and it was warm, and I'm thinking somebody had spilled their drink on me. So I touched the back of my shirt, and as I touched the back of my shirt, I looked at my hand and it was red. First thought in my head was just like, all right, I got stabbed, I'm about to die.
Keshaudas said the knife stopped a few inches from his pancreas, which could have resulted in some serious health problems. But with some medical attention, he was able to be healed before going to Taft Prep School in the fall of that year. Since Taft, he has moved on here to Sacred Heart and become a good influence for his teammates, both under and upperclassmen, and has been a great force on the Pioneers football team.
Yeah, the kids respect him, and they feed off him. When he gets going, kids get excited.
Coach Relph even thinks that Shaudy may have a shot at the pros someday.
I think he's got a good shot. I've known a few guys that have tried to crack into the league, and it's not an easy task. But I think if he continues to improve, works on his pass protection and his pass catching ability, I think he's got a good shot.
I think the saying goes, a hard head makes a soft bum. And with that situation that happened, it definitely made a soft bum for me. And it actually helped, it's actually helped me learn and know what to look forward to in certain situations. And it also lets me know, you can be touched, because once again, as you growing up and you see people get hurt, you never run across yourself you're never going to be like, well, I'll never get shot, I'm never going to get stabbed. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to think about situations like that. Why would you? You wouldn't grow up and just be like, well, I got to watch out because I'm going to get stabbed or shot. No, you can walk around why would I get touched? Especially if you're known in your city, or if you're known back home and you're a popular athlete, you're going to be like, why would I get stabbed? But that wasn't the case at all. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm happy that it happened, because I'm really not, but in a sense I am happy because it's awoken me. And it showed me what life's really about and how quick you can lose it. And I think a lot of kids nowadays don't know how precious life is. Like, not just, like, some people don't appreciate just being alive. Like, just being able to wake up every morning and being able to touch the ground when you get off that bed. Like, that's a blessing from God. Not, oh, I didn't get these new sneakers that just came out by LeBron. I didn't get these new Nikes that came out. So, you know, it really has molded me to the man I am today. And I'm actually glad I'm here to share my story.